A lot of time and effort goes into creating videos like this, so if you're enjoying the content, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
These workers are surrounded by mountains of oyster shells, part of a once booming seafood industry. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, oyster harvesting fueled local economies across America. Behind this simple scene lies a demanding job that helped feed millions and supported thriving coastal communities. Long before email and instant messages, postal workers handled enormous amounts of mail by hand. Inside these sorting cars, workers organized letters while trains sped across the country. This moving post office system helped connect Americans and played a major role in keeping the nation running. These young women are enjoying one of the earliest bumper car rides, capturing the excitement of a growing amusement park culture. During the 1920s, attractions like these offered families affordable fun and unforgettable memories, reflecting a time when entertainment was becoming part of everyday American life. Captured in 1893, this busy street market reveals everyday life before supermarkets existed. Vendors sold fresh fruits and vegetables directly to local families. Scenes like this were common across American cities, where neighbors gathered, shopped, and socialized, making markets an important part of community life. Before modern safety equipment, window washers often worked high above city streets with little protection. Balancing on narrow ledges required incredible courage and skill. As skyscrapers transformed American cities, workers like these performed dangerous jobs that kept the growing urban landscape looking its best. This group portrait captures factory workers during America's industrial boom. These men helped power the nation's rapid growth, producing machinery and goods that transformed everyday life. Their hard work fueled economic expansion and laid the foundation for the modern industries that shaped 20th century America. Before snowplows became common, horse-drawn equipment cleared roads during harsh winters. Communities depended on these simple but effective machines to keep transportation moving. This scene highlights the ingenuity and determination of Americans who faced severe weather long before modern technology made the job easier. Life along the coast demanded hard work and self-reliance. This fisherman prepares his gear near a quiet harbor where small communities depended heavily on the sea. Long before industrial fishing, families survived through patience, skill, and a close connection to the rhythms of nature. This scene shows families gathered in what appears to be a temporary settlement during difficult times. Throughout the Great Depression, many Americans faced poverty and uncertainty. Despite hardships, communities supported one another, demonstrating resilience and determination during one of the toughest periods in USA history. Family attractions like these became symbols of post-war America. Parents and children spent weekends enjoying amusement parks and simple rides that created lasting memories. As prosperity grew during the 1950s, leisure and family entertainment became an important part of the American dream. Streetcars were once the backbone of urban transportation in American cities. Long before traffic jams and highways dominated daily life, thousands of commuters relied on electric trolleys to reach work and home. These bustling scenes captured the rhythm of city life during the early 20th century. Factories like this transformed food production through assembly lines and mechanized packaging. Women played a major role in these industries, especially during wartime and economic expansion. Their work helped feed millions of Americans while demonstrating how automation was reshaping modern manufacturing. Horse auctions attracted huge crowds, with buyers carefully inspecting animals used for farming, transportation, and industry. Before automobiles became widespread, horses were among the most valuable assets a person could own. These lively sales represented an essential part of everyday commerce. Early photographers proudly posed with their bulky cameras and tripods, which required patience and skill to operate. Photography was still a developing profession, and capturing a single image often involved long exposure times. These pioneers preserved countless moments that now provide windows into history. Popular seaside resorts offered Americans a chance to relax and escape busy city life. Families gathered on beaches wearing fashionable clothing while enjoying fresh ocean air. Such destinations became symbols of leisure and prosperity during the early 20th century as travel became increasingly accessible. Before modern machinery took over, harvesting crops demanded hard physical labor under the hot sun. Farmers relied on simple tools and teamwork to bring in their harvest. Agriculture remained the backbone of the American economy, supporting both rural communities and growing cities. Roller skating rinks became popular gathering places for teenagers and families during the mid-20th century. Music, friendships, and recreation filled these lively spaces. Before video games and social media, skating rinks provided one of America's favorite ways to socialize and have fun. Small shoemaking workshops depended on skilled craftsmen who carefully shaped and repaired footwear by hand. Every pair required patience and experience. Long before mass-produced shoes became common, these artisans provided essential services that kept communities supplied with durable and comfortable footwear. Delivery trucks carrying Coca-Cola bottles helped spread one of America's most recognizable brands across the country. As road networks improved, beverages and consumer products reached even remote communities. These deliveries played an important role in building the nationwide culture of modern advertising and convenience. Before indoor ice rinks became common, families created their own skating ponds each winter. Communities gathered outdoors to enjoy one of America's favorite cold weather traditions. These frozen ponds brought neighbors together and turned ordinary winter days into moments filled with fun, laughter, and lasting memories. This daring publicity stunt captured attention during the early skyscraper era. Men often posed in dangerous places to promote businesses or simply amaze the public. As cities grew taller during the 1920s, fearless daredevils became symbols of a generation fascinated by risk and modern urban life. Inside this enormous textile mill, powerful machines transformed raw materials into fabric used across America. During the Industrial Revolution, factories like these fueled economic growth and created thousands of jobs. They also marked a major shift as machines increasingly replaced traditional handcraft production methods. Long before online shopping, department stores became centers of entertainment and luxury. Shoppers crowded display counters to browse jewelry, watches, and expensive goods. By the early 20th century, these grand stores offered Americans a completely new shopping experience and helped shape modern consumer culture. Before trucks dominated deliveries, horse-drawn wagons supplied homes and businesses with coal. This fuel heated millions of American households during harsh winters. Coal drivers worked long hours hauling heavy loads, providing an essential service that kept families warm before natural gas became widely available. Harvesting oranges was labor-intensive work that depended on skilled hands and simple tools. Citrus farms played a huge role in the economies of states like Florida and California. Workers carefully picked each fruit, helping establish America as one of the world's leading producers of citrus. Traveling circuses thrilled audiences across America with breathtaking acrobatic acts and incredible human pyramids. These performers spent years mastering dangerous routines that amazed crowds of all ages. Before television became common, the circus was one of the country's most popular forms of family entertainment. Shoe shiners were once a familiar sight in American cities. Young workers polished shoes for businessmen and travelers, earning a few cents with each customer. For many boys, this humble job provided valuable income and reflected a time when appearance and polished shoes mattered greatly. Inside this small workshop, women carefully crafted fashionable hats by hand. During the 1920s, hats were considered essential accessories, and millinery became a thriving industry. Skilled workers combined creativity and craftsmanship to produce stylish designs worn by women across America and beyond. For millions of immigrants, scenes like this marked the beginning of a new life in America. Arriving with little more than suitcases and hope, families crossed oceans seeking opportunity and freedom. Their journeys helped shape the nation's culture and contributed to the diverse America we know today. If these images touched your heart, please subscribe and join us on this journey through the past.